Hello. Hi, girls. Hi, Valentina. Hi, Maria. How are you both? Hey, Elena. You're always here. Hi, Diana. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back for some more fun. It's a wet and damp afternoon, isn't it? How are you all? What are you doing? At the moment, you are watching the focus activity, but today, what are you doing today? Are you staying at home? What's happening? Diana, I saw you this morning for the other focus. I was in the garden before. This morning I did a focus activity on my garden. And this after lunch, I went into my garden and I decided to do some weeding. I did some weeding and I swept the leaves from the trees. I have a lot of trees in my garden. Elena's watching online English activities. That's what Elena does all day. Valentina is drinking tea. Me too, Valentina. Me too. I have my tea. Who else has joined us? I can see we have a couple more people have joined us. Who's there? This afternoon, we're looking at the weather report. We're going to look at the weather. We're going to look at the different activities that we can do in different types of weather. Okay, I am going to put on the first slide so we can see what we're going to do. Okay, we can see a girl. She is sitting on the beach. The sun is shining. She is wearing a bikini and sunglasses, and she is putting on sun cream. So it must be summer. At the moment, what season is it now? What season is it? Who can tell me what season it is? Is it winter, spring, summer, or autumn? Remember, in America, they say fall. We say autumn in British English, and in American English, they say fall. What season is it now? Who can tell me that? It's rainy, it's sometimes warm, sometimes cold, sometimes sunny. It's winter, but it's almost spring, right? And spring is coming. The birds are singing. There are flowers growing. It's almost spring. Let's be positive. It's almost spring. Okay, so girls, I think we're all girls for now. Let's see if someone has joined us. Yes, foggy. It's a bit foggy today, Valentina. You're right. We're looking at weather, And we're looking at directions. Okay, we will look at the map of Canada and we will describe. Oh, hello, Josie. Hello. Good girl, Elena. Always positive. Onwards and upwards. It's the only way to go. So, Josie, welcome back. Good to see you. So we're going to look at the map of Canada and describe the weather in different regions of Canada. And then we are looking at weather-related activities. So, for example, what can we do when it's snowing or when it's raining or when it's sunny? Okay? All right, let's start. We'll go on to slide number 3 and see what it has. Okay, here, what is the weather like? Okay, so when we say like, the verb to like means that you enjoy something, okay? I like cooking. I like gardening, for example. Okay, something that you like doing. But in this sentence, what is the weather like? This question is asking us to describe the weather. Okay, okay, what is the weather like? So we must match the image to the expressions. Who can tell me, please? A. What's A? This one here. Okay, is it sunny, foggy, rainy, snowy, cloudy, or windy? What is it? What do you think? It's a nice day to be on the beach. In A, it's not too hot and it's not too cold. Well, what do you think? A, is it sunny, foggy, rainy, snowy, cloudy, or windy? Valentina, Maria, Diana, cloudy, good girl. Well done, Valentina. Yes, it is. It's cloudy, also sunny, but mostly cloudy. Okay, what about B? This one here. What is B? Giacomo, welcome back. You know, you're going to get points at the end for the most focus activities attended. You're definitely winning. Maria, very good. B is snowy. It is indeed. B is snowy. Very good. Now, what about C? C, which is not very obvious to me what C is. It looks like she's in the bathroom, but what do you think C is? Is it sunny, foggy, rainy, or windy? What do you think? You're going and coming back. That's okay, Giacomo, that's fine. You come and go as you can, don't worry. Oh, Maria, you're having problems. Maybe if you try to log out and log back in again, maybe? I'm not sure why it's not working. Valentina, very good. It's rainy. Very good. C is rainy. Well done. Okay, what about D? D looks like a very quiet piazza, a very quiet square. It's early in the morning. Early in the morning. Or maybe at the moment it could be the middle of the day. What's that one? D. Is it sunny? Foggy? Elena. And very good. Valentina, Juicy, and Elena. It's foggy. Exactly. It's very foggy. And look at all of these beautiful flags. These are flags. I'll write the word in here. Flags. We can see the flags blowing in the, what is this? Windy or sunny? Good girl, Valentina. Yes, it's windy. It's a windy day and the flags are blowing. Okay, the last one then. She's a very lucky girl. She's lying on the beach and it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. Good. The last one is sunny. Okay, excellent. Very good. What's the weather like? And we have all these words: cloudy, snowy, rainy, foggy, windy, and sunny. Let's move on to the next slide. Now, what's the temperature? Okay, what is the temperature? So, is it hot or cold? Here on the left, we have how many words? 6 words that describe the temperature. Okay, we must put them here in order from the hottest to the coldest. Okay, so which is first? Which word goes here? Hot, cold, warm, freezing, boiling, cool. Valentina, you're not a snail today. You're not. You're doing very well today. Good. Well done, Juicy. Yes, it's hot. Oh, actually, no, wait a minute. I'm wrong. It's boiling. Boiling. Boiling is hotter than hot. Exactly, Elena. Boiling. Boiling is when it's, let's say, the middle of July, the end of July, and it's 40 degrees. Okay, it's boiling. Another word for boiling is this one. I'm going to write it in the comments. Roasting. Okay, we can say, oh, it's roasting when it's very hot outside. Okay, so after boiling, what do we have? Who have we got? Andrea. Hello. Welcome back. How are you? Good to see you. We're doing the weather report today. Good girl, Juicy, boiling, and then we have hot. And after hot, what have we got? What do we put after hot? Boiling, hot, and then good girl, Valentina. Yeah, warm, warm. So in the spring, in April, May, it's spring and it's warm, okay? Exactly. And then what happens? Okay, what comes after warm? Boiling, hot, warm. What comes next, do you think? Yeah, good girl, Diana. Very good. It's cool, okay? So in the mornings, during the summer even, it can be cool, okay? Not cold, but just a little cool. You need a little scarf, okay? Today, for example, it's not cold, it's cool. Cool also means another thing. It means somebody who is trendy and fashionable, all right? So cool also means trendy. Okay, what comes? Maria, good. You're going ahead. Well done. So after cool comes cold. Cold, okay? And then finally, in the middle of winter, when it's very, very, very cold, we say it's freezing. Oh, it's freezing, you can say on a cold winter morning. Okay? Now, just a second, I want to show you a little slide that is not part of the focus activity, but it has a lot of good words, good vocabulary for weather. Okay, so just one moment, I am going to remove the focus activity and put on an image with a lot of good weather words. So just a second. Now, there we go. Okay, look at this lovely document. After, I will send the document to Elena and we will put it up on the school website. Right, Elena? Like we did earlier. So here we've got some good ones, okay? So the sun, this is the sun. And then when you want to describe what the weather is like, we say it's. Okay, it's sunny, it's cloudy, it's partly cloudy, okay, it's rainy, it's snowy. Look at this one. Maybe you don't know this one. This is sleet. Sleet is when it is not raining and not snowing, but in between. Okay, in between you have sleet. Okay, and then look when there is thunder and lightning. So thunder and lightning. Thunder is the sound, okay? It's the sound that you hear. And lightning is the image that you can see. Thunder and lightning make a storm. And hail, look at this one. This maybe is another one you didn't know. Hail is small balls of ice. Okay, so it's not raining, but it is raining small little balls of ice, and it's called hail, hailing. Wind, windy, fog, foggy, you know that one. Ice, icy. Tornadoes, we don't have tornadoes here. That's all we need now is a tornado. Okay, look at this lovely word, rainbow, with all the beautiful colors. So we see a lot of rainbows in springtime. Here we have a beautiful clear sky. There are no clouds in the sky. And here we have the temperatures again. Hot, warm, cold, and freezing. Okay, remember, another word for hot is boiling or roasting. Okay, so this document, as Elena says, we will email to all the students. Grandine, yes, exactly. Hailstones is grandine, exactly, Elena, yeah. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to remove this and we're going to go back to the focus activity. And we are echo. Okay, back again. Now, so here we have our temperatures. Let's move on to slide number 5, yeah? Okay. Any questions, of course? Any questions? Or if anything is not clear, you ask a question in the comments field, okay? Slide number 5. Now, here it says, what's the weather like? Okay, in a moment, I am going to load here on the right of the screen some images, and we must put together 2 different adjectives, okay? We have, for example, it's common, it is usual for us to say it's hot and sunny. Okay, hot and sunny go together. So, for example, you could say it's cold and windy. Okay, it's stormy and rainy. Okay, let's look at the pictures and I want you to tell me, I want you to give me a pair of adjectives, two adjectives with each image. Like in the example, it's hot and sunny. Okay, right. I'm going to put the first image. Ah, oh, that looks nice. Okay, so what can we say? What is the weather like in this image? What's the weather like in this image? Is it rainy and cold? No. Who can tell me? It's a beautiful beach on a tropical island. The sea is green, aquamarine. It's beautiful, and the sand is white. But what is the weather like? Let's see. It's yes, good. It's hot and sunny, Elena. And on this beach, yes, you can relax. Valentina, you're right. You can relax big time on this beach. Okay, thank you. Let's look at the next picture. Ooh, okay. What is the weather like in this picture? I can see a man, a guy, and he is, I think, is he skiing? No, he's mountain climbing, I think. He's climbing the mountain with his friend. My pronunciation, my Irish accent. You like my Irish accent, Andrea? I think I have quite a neutral accent, I hope. And the important thing is that you can understand what I am saying. All right, guys, what's happening in this one? We can see two guys, two crazy guys, climbing a mountain. Well, what's the weather like? It's not hot, I can say that. It's not sunny. What do you think, Juicy, Maria, Diana, Giacomo, if you are still there? What do you think? What's the weather like in this one? It looks cold to me. It's a little bit cloudy too. It's snowy and snowy. It's double snowy. It is. It's snowy and cold. Yes. It's snowy and cold. And I think, look at the top of the mountain here. At the top of the mountain, I think up there, it's probably very foggy. Yeah, exactly. It's foggy. Fog is the noun, Valentina, and foggy, Foggy, is the adjective. Good girl, Diana. Yeah, it's cold and snowy. Okay, right, let's move on. What's on the next image? Oh, lovely. Right. Where are we here? It looks like maybe in the Netherlands, somewhere like that. I'm looking at the rooftops to try to recognize the style of house. Maybe somewhere in Northern Europe, okay? But it's a nice day. Tell me, What's the weather like here in this one? It looks like it could be a typical spring day, doesn't it? A spring day. It doesn't look cold. It doesn't look windy. What could it be? I think it's probably warm. It's probably partly cloudy. Remember, we don't have it here, but remember in the image that I put with the different words. Yeah, good. It's cloudy and it's cloudy and warm. It's cloudy and yes, it's cloudy and warm. Very good. Cloud. Cloud is the noun. Again, Valentina, to make the adjective, you must say cloudy. Okay? It's cloudy and warm, I would say. All right. Let's look at this one. Ooh, what is that? Is that a tent? Oh, yes, it's a tent. Goodness me. Okay, right. And they're camping in a beautiful forest, it looks like. And this is early in the morning, I think. What's the weather like in this picture? I think we have to use our imagination too, Elena. So in here, we have some adjectives, but we can combine the adjectives with the temperatures, okay? Remember the temperatures that we saw before? We had boiling. I'm going to write them here. Oops. Boiling, hot, warm, cool, cold, and freezing. So we can combine the adjectives with these temperatures, okay? Yes, so this one I would say it's foggy and cool. Yes, it's foggy and cool. Very foggy. Another word for fog is mist, okay? Mist and fog are almost synonymous. Good. Foggy and cold. So look at this. You can say mist, which is like fog, and misty is like foggy. There we go. Okay, mist and fog. Mist is maybe a little heavier, okay? A little, if you walk in the fog, you don't get wet, let's say. If you walk in the mist, you get wet. Good girls and boys. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, here we go. Look, this is the tennis competition in Paris. All right. And often it happens that the weather is not great when they are playing tennis. What is the weather like here? You can see they are holding umbrellas. So, and usually the tennis competition happens in May, June, maybe, I think. So I don't think it's cold. It's probably quite warm. You think it's cold there, Elena? I suppose it could be cool. Yeah, it's rainy and cold. Anyway, it's not very nice. That's one thing. That's for sure. Okay, and here we have the last one. Here we can use two adjectives. We have a lovely blue sky. So what have we got? What can we say? I can't remember the name of this thing. If anybody else knows. There is a name, but I can't think of it. In this one, we have blue skies. So it's probably not cold, which means it is I'm going to say, before someone writes it, it's probably quite windy. Exactly. Good. It's windy. It's windy. Good girl, Juicy and Diana. It's sunny. And thank you, Diana. Yes, good girl, Maria. It's sunny and windy. It's windy and cool. Yes, probably. If there is a strong wind, it could be quite cool. But in the summertime, the strong wind is nice. Okay, very good. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. Here, we're looking at the directions, okay? So we are lost and we have a compass. This here is the compass, bussola in Italian, a compass in English, okay? Now, we must write A, B, C, D. We must match the words to A, B, C, and D. So this is an English test and a geography test. But it's easy, so we can do it. Okay, what's A? A is east, south. Watch the pronunciation of this word. It's south. East, south, north, and west. What is A here? A is east, south, north, or west. Good girl, Juicy. It is north. Well done. Good girl. What about B? What's B? Is it east, south, or west? East, south, or west? Good girl, Valentina. Yes, A is north, not west. It's, look, Juicy, it's east. Okay, here we have north and then east. Okay, then what about down here? What's C? Is it south or west? Good girl, Valentina. Yes, it's east. Here, C. What's C? Is it south or west? Good girl. Yes, it's south. Okay, repeat the word now, south. So we've got the TH at the end. So there is a very soft sound, south. And the last one, D, of course, is west. Now, here on the compass, you can see NW. NW stands for northwest, and E stands for northeast. SE stands for southeast, and SW stands for southwest. Okay, it stands for, I'm going to write it in here, it stands for. Stop there. Okay? Okay, very good. Now, so far, Up to now, we have looked at all the adjectives for describing the weather, to describe the weather. And we have looked at the temperatures from boiling down to freezing. And now we are looking at the directions, north, south, east, and west. Okay? At the end of this focus activity, you will be able to give a weather forecast in English. Very useful. Okay, look at this. What's the weather like in... And here we have a map of Canada. Beautiful country in North America. Now, let's see. We look at the map of Canada and say what the weather is like. So, the first one here is in the north. Remember, this is the north, this is the west, this is the south, and this is the east. Okay? If you have got very good eyes, you can see the names of the different regions: Quebec, Ontario, Manitoba, British Columbia, Alberta. And I can't read that one. It's too small. Okay, and I don't know my geography. Over here, Nova Scotia is here. Anyway, and here we have all the hundreds and thousands of lakes they have in the north of Canada. Okay, so I want you to tell me, what is the weather like in the north? So, for example, in the north, the weather is, and you can see here, the symbols will tell you. So, who can tell me the weather in the north? Who can give me a sentence, a full sentence with the weather, describing the weather in the north of Canada on this map? A full sentence. Who can give it to me? Well, I'm looking at the map. We have got the symbols for snowflakes. A snowflake, yeah, it's freezing. It's freezing. So a full sentence would be this: in the north, okay, so in the north, the weather is snowy and, yes, well done, Elena. Exactly. In the north of Canada, weather is freezing and snowy. Very good. So you see, Elena wrote the full sentence. So I want you to write, if you can, the full sentence, okay? Here we can see the snowflake. Snowflake is the word to describe the little piece of snow that falls from the sky. Okay, let's look at the east over here. Okay, can you please give me a sentence with the weather in the east? What is the weather like in the east of Canada? In some parts, it looks quite nice, and in other parts, not so nice. So let's see what you can say. We can see the sun symbols. In the east, the weather is sunny and rainy. Good girl, very good. Thank you, Juicy. Exactly, it's sunny and rainy. Now, let's look at the weather in the south. Here is the south. Look here. Ooh, in Ontario? I want you to look here at Ontario. Excuse me. What is the weather like here? Oh, Elena, in the northeast of Canada, the weather is cloudy and rainy. Yes, it is. Very good. In the northeast, well done. So you combined the north and the east, and it's cloudy and rainy. What about here in the south of Ontario? Ontario. What's the weather like there? Now, it's not here, okay? The word is not here, but we saw it on the page that I put up with all the words for the weather. Good girl, Juicy. So in the south, the weather is windy. It's windy. It's also stormy. Good girl. Yeah, Juicy, that's the word I wanted. Very good. The weather is stormy. And look, weather, we just spell it like Elena has it, Weather. It's how to write weather. Okay, the last one here in the West, in British Columbia. Oof, it's not good in British Columbia. What is the weather like in British Columbia here? Here. In the south of Canada, Elena says the weather is windy and stormy. Yes, it is. Good girl, Valentina. The weather is windy and stormy. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so the last one in the West, British Columbia. What's the weather like in British Columbia? It's looking a bit Irish, the weather in South Columbia. In British Columbia, I should say. It's looking very Irish. Well, in the west, the weather is rainy. It is. Look, we can see lots of rain symbols in British Columbia. It's very rainy, yes. It's wet. It's a wet day. Okay, guys, well done. Excellent. Let's move on to the next slide, slide number 8. Okay, so choose an image and ask your partner, well, I'm asking you, what the weather is and isn't like, okay? So for example, what's the weather like in picture A? I want you to tell me first an affirmative and then a negative, okay? An affirmative sentence with it's, and then a negative sentence with it isn't. Okay? All right. It's very rainy in British Columbia. Yes, Valentina, it sure is. Okay, so now, and I want an affirmative sentence and a negative sentence to describe the weather in picture A. What do you think? So I want one sentence with it's and another sentence with it isn't. For example, good girl, Elena, it's rainy. It isn't sunny. Exactly. Very good. And what about picture B? In picture B, what can we say in picture B? In picture B. Good girl, Juicy. Yes, picture A, it's rainy. It isn't hot. Very good. Don't forget, Juicy, your apostrophes, okay? IT apostrophe S, and then it isn't ISN apostrophe T. Good girl. B. What's it like, the weather in B? It's Well, it's not freezing. It doesn't look like it's windy either. Remember all our adjectives: sunny, windy, rainy, stormy, foggy. Good girl, Elena. B, it's boiling. It isn't rainy. Good girl, well done. What about C? What's C? We have a girl, she is walking on the beach. She is next to the sea. Look at the sky. So 2 sentences, one affirmative and one negative. What do you think? It's sunny. It isn't rainy. Good. Yes, exactly, Maria. It's sunny. It isn't rainy. You can also say for C, it's partly cloudy. Remember, partly. It's a bit cloudy. Okay? Very good. Good, Maria. Very good. Exactly. It's partly cloudy. Well done. All right. And what about D, the last one? We have this guy. He's sitting on a rock, I think, on top of a mountain. And he is not wearing a big coat. So I don't think it is very cold. And we can see in the distance some clouds in the sky. What do you think in this one here? It's hot and a bit cloudy. It isn't rainy. Yes, this one, Elena, is good for C and for D, isn't it? Okay. C is a bit hot and a bit cloudy. It isn't rainy. But we can also say the same for D, okay? It's warm, maybe, instead of it's hot. I don't think it's hot. It's maybe warm. It's cold and partly cloudy. It's cool and partly cloudy. Good. And it isn't cold. Well done. Exactly. Exactly. Good girl. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Here, we're looking at 4 different activities. Okay, so we must match the 4 words to the 4 images. Okay, what's A? Who can tell me what is activity A? Is it surfing, camping, skiing, or sunbathing? Image A. He's up a mountain. It's snowing. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. Yes, good girl, Valentina. Valentina, he's skiing. Good, very good. What about B? The guy, the man in B. What is he doing? What activity is he doing? He is at the seaside. He's in the water. What is that activity? B. Yeah, good. It's surfing. Surfing. He's surfing the waves. Very good. And look at this girl. Here she is again. She's lying on the beach. It's a hot, sunny day. What's she doing? C. What's she doing? Is she camping or is she sunbathing? Yes, Diana, well done. She is sunbathing. To sunbathe. To bathe, the verb to bathe means to swim, okay? But to sunbathe means to lie and take in the sun. And the last one, of course, is camping. Very good. All right, let's move on to slide number 10. Let's match the activity to each image. So before we had outside activities, we had surfing, sunbathing, camping, and skiing. Now we have activities for inside, except for one. C. Okay, what is A? What activity is A? What is he doing? This guy, he's eating popcorn. What is the activity here? He's going to the movies. Good girl, Valentina. What about B? What are they doing in B? I need to look. What are they doing? Oh, I see. They're very good. What are they doing in B? Are they reading? Are they cleaning the house? Are they hiking? Or are they relaxing at home? What do you think? They are doing what we are all doing at the moment because we have no choice. We are all cleaning our houses. Yes, because there is nothing else to do. Our houses will be so clean. Now, what about C? They're out walking in the mountains. Another way, what verb can we use to describe walking outside in the mountains? What do we say? So you go for a walk in the park, okay? Or you walk around the city, or you walk along the riverbank. But they hike, you hike in the mountains. Good girl, Elena and Valentina, exactly. They're hiking, good. What about this one? This girl here is not doing very much. She's lying on her bed. What is she doing? She's not reading. No, no. She is, you can say she's chilling out. To chill out. That's a good phrasal verb for the more advanced English students that are listening, if you're still there. To chill out means to relax. Yes. So she's relaxing at home. And the last one, they are reading. Exactly. Okay, now let's see what's on the next slide. So tell me what you like to do for each particular type of weather. For example, when it's sunny, I like skiing. Okay? For me, When it's hot, I like sunbathing. Okay? When it's rainy and I can't go outside, I like, well, like is a bit strong, cleaning the house. Insomma. So you get the idea. So can you tell me, can you give me a sentence when it's, and one of these words, I like, and then one of these. Notice this, I like is followed by the verb with ing. Okay, I like, I love, I enjoy, I hate. They all take the verb with ing. Okay, who wants to give me a sentence? When it's rainy, I like relaxing at home. We're almost finished, guys. You've done very well again today. Who's going to give me a sentence? When it's snowy, I like skiing. Good girl, Elena. When it's sunny, I like sunbathing. Me too. I like sunbathing. Not for very long because it's not very good for us, is it? It's not good for our skin to sunbathe for too long. It'll make us old. But it's nice to catch some sun when we can, a little bit. Let's see if someone else gives me a sentence, or we can move on to the next slide, which is this one. Okay. Here, it's similar to the slide before, okay? Instead of saying, when it's rainy, I like going to the movies, okay, we have this expression, let's. Let's is an expression that we use when we want to suggest an activity, okay? Let's go to the movies. Let's have a pizza. Let's go for a walk. Let's stay at home and relax. All right? So here we have the weather and then a suggestion. So it's rainy, so let's go to the movies. Okay? It's cold, so let's stay at home and light the fire. All right? Let's see. Can someone give me a sentence of a suggestion? It's windy, let's go surfing. Elena, thank you very much. Very good. An excellent idea when it's windy, if you're close to the beach. The beach helps too, not just the wind. Let me see. It's foggy. Let's go hiking. Not a good idea. I don't recommend it. You could get lost. Okay. All right. Now, so this is what we do to suggest an activity. All right. We say let's. Let's. And look at this. Be careful. Go, read, clean, stay. Okay, let's is followed by the base verb. Okay, I like is followed by the verb with ing, but let's is followed by the verb, the base verb. Okay, guys, we're almost done. I'm going to look at the last slide. Okay, so the idea here is for you to create a short dialogue. So you can do this in your own time if you wish. You can write a little dialogue. So, what's the weather like today? You can even speak about the weather in Italy today. So today it's rainy It's not windy, okay? So then you suggest an activity, all right? However, we are limited and we can't do a lot of activities, so I suggest staying at home. So it's rainy, let's stay at home and enjoy time with our families. So Elena is saying it's cold. Let's stay at home and bake a chocolate cake. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I hope you have the ingredients. Okay, guys. So in the focus today, what did we do? We looked at all the adjectives to describe the weather. We looked at the vocabulary to describe the different temperatures, okay, from boiling down to freezing. We looked at the directions, north, south, east, and west. Valentina is asking for a lesson with have got. Oh, absolutely, Valentina. No problem. We will definitely do a lesson with have got. Okay, I will talk to Elena and we will organize a have got lesson. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you very soon. All right, have a lovely evening relaxing at home, baking chocolate cakes. Bye.